I'm Nadia Dunn. Welcome to Home Delivery World Europe 2022 here in Amsterdam. I'm delighted to be joined by Johannes from RYTLE. Johannes, thanks so much for being here today. Now, can you start by telling us a bit about RYTLE and your role in the company?
So RYTLE is a provider for last mile concepts, basically. First of all, we are a manufacturer of hardware, so-called cargo bikes, but also we are focusing on software. So it's like in the end, getting everything together for last mile approaches in logistics. My role at RYTLE is that I'm the head of global business development, so taking care about everything we are doing globally right now.
And what does being at an event like this do for the company?
Well, it's very good to connect, to reconnect again. I think with a break of 2 years, it has been quite difficult. You can do a lot via Teams, via Zoom, but in the end, it's very good to socialize and to get together and exchange knowledge and ideas again. Yeah.
And tell us about those 2 years. We've had Brexit, we've had the pandemic. Tell us how it's affected your company.
It has been a difficult situation for all of us, I would say. For us, mainly as we are operating globally, it was very challenging to keep up operations. Brexit was a big topic for us, as we have done a lot of business in 2020 actually, in London mainly. And that was a big challenge, because from one moment to the other we couldn't deal with the complete operations any longer. And clearly besides of that, the COVID situation, when you produce goods, you're still interacting with human beings, and we really had to take care that everything or everyone was on board, besides affected supply chain in general. So we've had a lot of challenges, yeah.
And we've seen a huge rise in e-commerce, and that continues to grow, doesn't show any sign of stopping just yet. How has that affected you guys? Have you got more business, and where do you see it going?
We've had indeed way much more business because there was the demand given from one moment to the other. Clearly that also indicated that we have had a lot of pressure on short notice, clearly. And I suppose that this is really increasing even more. When we have a look on the big study, for instance, just to give you an example, in Germany, we've had 4 billion of packages last year. We are running into 5 billion, or actually 5.8 billion till 2025. So this is really increasing. And then topics like quick commerce is coming in there, and customers expect to get everything to their homes, households. So this is really interesting.
And obviously with this e-commerce boom, we've got returns to deal with.
Yeah.
Now, tell us about that. Tell us about the return system.
In the end, logistics is quite easy. It's not just one page. So it's not just getting things to someone, but you also need to have a look on the whole approach and the whole logistics streams. And that is quite important for us and our customers, because if you really want to interact efficiently on the last mile, you need to see at least those both streams. I would even say there are a couple of more ones, but really focusing on also picking it up. To make that efficient means you have to rethink logistics. So the traditional way, as a lot of customers used to do it, doesn't work any longer.
And tell us about sustainability, Johannes. A big topic which, it needs more airtime really, and more awareness. Tell us about it from your perspective.
I think sustainability is getting kind of a trend word. So a lot of customers, a lot of people are using it right now. But I think sustainability is getting more and more important, not just business-wise in general, but we as persons, as human beings, are awaiting that sustainability is increasing. We want to, for instance, inner cities need to be more livable. And that is getting a very big topic. And when I'm coming to what we do with cargo bikes, we are not trying to get rid of cars, but we are trying to decrease the amount to make the area where you're living, nicer and more livable.
Great stuff. And if you could describe this event in one word, what would it be?
That's a very good question, actually. I would say, in one word, actually, it's almost impossible. But I would say it's a big place of networking.
Networking.
So, yeah, networking is probably a very good term for that.
Excellent. Well, enjoy the networking. Good luck with the rest of the event, and hopefully see you soon. Good luck.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks a lot.